Hey, this is Jared Dees from thereligionchanger.com. Deacon, the deacons in the Catholic Church, the deacons in the book of Acts, the Acts of the Apostles. What does that term mean, and what does that say about what deacons do for the church today? Well, it comes from the Greek word diakonos. It's essentially meant servant, but also maybe minister, or even just table waiter, essentially. Because essentially, the first group of 7 deacons that were appointed by the apostles, that by the laying on of the hands, these 7 deacons were enlisted to minister, to serve the people within the early church, so that the apostles could dedicate their time and their energy to prayer and other parts of their service to the people of the church, to spreading them good news. So what did the deacons do in the book of Acts? What did the deacons do in the early church? They were, first of all, helping out with the people, especially the poor, especially widows in the Acts of the Apostles. They were helping with the administering of the Eucharist, the breaking of the bread. And so that it really does show what deacons do today. They are servants. They are ministers. They help out with Mass. They help out with marriages. They help out with funerals. They can also do baptisms, like a lot of other people as well, not just for priests necessarily, but they can do baptisms. They can preach the gospel. So they certainly would read the gospel at Mass, but they also could give a homily afterwards. And also, just in general, they have a special calling to do works of charity, to do ministries of charity, especially serving those that are in the greatest need in the community. So in general, they're assisting the priest, they're assisting the bishop in serving the people of God. And deacons in general, they are a part of the Sacrament of Holy Orders through the laying on of the hands. And a priest is going to become a deacon first before becoming a priest, and then, of course, going on to be a bishop. And there are permanent deacons, there are transitory deacons. The permanent deacons are the men who are possibly married, who are ordained as deacons. But then others who are becoming priests would be deacons only for a short amount of time before being ordained as priests as well. But what does a deacon mean? A deacon, from the original word, means servant. It means minister. It means someone who is serving the community, the church. Go make disciples. God bless.